Well, we've arrived at lesson number 4, where we get to play the notes across the neck, across the third string, the second string, the first string. I hope you've done the first 3 lessons. The first lesson we did E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. We learned the 8 notes on the first string. Second lesson we did B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Third lesson we did G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So you've spent a week on the first string, a week on the second string, and hopefully a week on the third string. And we've played the notes with the same fingers the whole time, just to learn those positions. Well, today we're going to learn how to go across the strings. So the fingering is going to change. You're going to learn to play scales, which is what we've been aiming towards, because like when you play jazz guitar, it's really important to know the notes you're playing because you're playing scales. You're improvising using scales. A rock guitarist can get away with a pentatonic scale and soloing that way and not knowing the notes, but in jazz you really need to know the fretboard. So the first scale starts with open G, then A, second fret, then B on the second string, C, D, E on the first string open, F, G. Going backwards, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G. And again, you need to write these scales out. Take a piece of manuscript paper, in quarter notes write G, which is the second line on the staff, up to G, which is the space above the 5th line, and then descending G down to G. That way you can look at the notes as you're playing the scale. If you skip that step, you're really missing learning this properly, learning the notes. Now what happens next is we learned A with the second finger on the third string, but to play a scale you need to move your first finger onto A, so you can play A, B, C on one string. Remember, A to B is a whole tone, B to C is a half tone, so there's how you get the next 3 notes. Now what also happens in these scales is there's a little position change. To get to D, we need to take the first finger and slide it up 1 fret to D at the 3rd fret. And that gives you D, E, F, and then G, A on the first string. So there's a little position change. Same thing going back down. A, G, F, E, D, C. You slide down to C with the 4th finger, and then B, A. So we've changed the fingering now on the guitar. The notes are being played with different fingers so that we can access the scale on the guitar. Okay, on the 3rd string we did B with a 4th finger, G, A, B, but again we're going to have to slide our first finger up to B to play a scale. So it's B, C, D, E is a position change, F, G, A, B. And going backwards, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B. So you notice there's a little position change to get to the next note on the 2nd string. Okay, now the next 2 scales do not have a position change. So we're going to play C where we learned it, on the 5th fret with the 1st finger, D with the 3rd finger, that's a whole tone, E on the 2nd string, F half tone, G whole tone, A, B, C half tone. No position change, we went right across the 5th fret. And that is our first C major scale. We finally come to a major scale. Going backwards, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. There's a C major scale. All right. Now the next scale, the D scale, again you have to change fingering. You learn D with the third finger. We're going to slide the first finger to D because every scale starts with the first finger after the open G scale. So it's D, E, F, but G is second finger and A is fourth finger. Then B, C, D. Again, you don't have to do a position change. Going backwards. D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D. Okay. Last scale, E. Now we learned E at the 9th fret with the first finger, so we're back in 9th position. For E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. And you have that little position change again to get back down to the 3rd string. That is how you play the notes across the 3 strings. We're playing modes. Only one is the major scale, C major, but that doesn't matter yet. We're not worried about playing major scales. We're concerned with learning the notes underneath. And again, you see that I name the note every time I play it, and I want you to write the scales down on the staff paper so that you're reading the notes, saying them, playing them, and not looking at the guitar. If you do all those things, you will start to learn the guitar deck really well. Okay? One more step. Since we played everything starting from the lower string, going up to the 1st string and back down, let's reverse it. So this time, let's go E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay? Then D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, E, A, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And there's the scales going across the 3 strings. This only works if you've worked on the 1st string, 2nd string, and 3rd string, as I said, about a week on each string. Now the fingering has changed, but what you're learning is the note underneath. And if you keep naming the notes, you'll learn the guitar neck. What we're going to do in the next lesson is we're going to go to the 4th string, then the 5th string, and then the 6th string, and complete the whole neck up to the 12th fret. And then we will start to learn triads, how to form chords on the strings, knowing the notes in each chord and its inversions. So that's another really good lesson. So if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, press that notification, and you'll get notified about upcoming videos. I really enjoy showing you how to do this. I hope it's helpful. It's how I learned, and it made all the difference on learning the guitar neck. Okay, so continue with that, and we'll see you in the next video.